let's get into it. So there's a lot of talk out there about the Axone Urban Backpack. And I've been using this bag for the last month off and on. And it's, for me, I want to kind of share my thoughts and opinions about this bag. It's not quite an everyday carry bag, and it's not quite a travel bag. It meets a nice place in the middle of both of those things. I'm gonna walk you through the bag. Now, this is actually a kind of a small bag. It's only 20 liters. I'm gonna knock the specs out really quickly, right? And it's a light bag. It's only 2.36 pounds. And the dimensions, if you were gonna take a ruler and a tape measure to this thing, right, is 21.7 inches tall, is 13 inches wide, and it can expand out to a depth of 6.7 inches. Axone tells you right on the website, this thing has 16 pockets, so a lot of pocketings. Places for everything that you might want to carry is in this bag right here. And I want to run you through 4 of the things that they put out there, you know, like with their marketing plan. These are the 4 unique things about this bag. There are a couple of things in that 4 unique things that I kind of find that are very interesting about this bag. And I would like to see, I know they got like patents and all of that kind of stuff going on with this bag and some of the features, but I like to see those things in some other bags, just to be totally honest, all right? So the first thing we're going to talk about is the adjustable width on the shoulder straps. This is the first time I've seen this on it. You guys already know, I've seen a lot of damn backpacks. So this is the first time I've seen this. So the shoulder straps themselves, they actually move in and apart. So you got these metal little adjusters behind the shoulder straps where you can slide these things out. So like if you have broader shoulders, you can slide them out as much as possible. And if you have narrower, thinner shoulders, you can slide these shoulder straps in. And they're pretty tough, you know, like you're not gonna do this on accident. They're not gonna move on accident. The number 2 thing is the U-flow system. It's down at the bottom of the bag, all right? So this is very unique. So you got your shoulder straps right here, right, shoulder straps. So a lot of these improvements, things that I've never seen before, have to do with the harness system. So, you know, my ears kind of perk up whenever I hear they're gonna improve a harness system, because that's like the most important thing on a backpack, right? So the shoulder straps they're just connected. And you see, if I pull this one goes down. If you pull this one goes down. And at first I was like, yeah, that's gotta be a gimmick. But at actual use, this bag feels like it's moving with you than probably any other bag that I've had. So as you know, your natural shoulder, you know, your arm movement, this bag just extends out and just gives you a little pull left or right. And you can see that slide down at the bottom, left or right, as the bag moves. And that's not a gimmick. It does actually feel a little bit more comfortable. So you got the adjustments on the shoulders, you got the U-flow system, that just a continuous piece is basically what it is. It's a continuous piece of webbing that attaches both shoulder straps. That's the U-flow system. Then they talk about this deodorant mesh. I've seen the deodorant mesh on some other bags. So it's the purpose of it is not to, you know, whole odor. It's rare that I really sweat through a backpack, but it does happen, you know, and I appreciate it if it's not gonna hold my funk. So yes, deodorant mesh is the third thing. And then the last thing is the Pure X system. Now they put a lot of emphasis on this, and this is just, to me, it's a sternum strap function. And it's, instead of having like a sternum strap, like I said, a sternum strap, they have like a sternum zipper. So you actually zip this portion up, and then it's an X on your chest or on your sternum. For me, to be totally honest, it looks weird. It's comfortable, but I mean, I like to be honest. There's a certain style that people like to have. So you have to be okay with this kind of, you know, cross right in the middle of your chest as you're walking around. Yes, it's functional. Yes, it works. That's a lot of times I always say I don't really care about the function, the form. I only care about the function. But this may be a step too far for George. It's got a really unique shape on your body. So that's just me. It does work. It does do an excellent job taking the weight of the bag and putting it closer to your chest. But we're only talking about 20 liters here, guys. So I don't know if I need it. And then on a 20-liter pack, you guys already know, I will say all the time that I take sternum straps off. So I don't know how much I'll be using that. Now, let's go around the rest of the bag. The rest of the bag has a lot of little, just some little intricate things that you've probably never seen before inside of this bag, right? So it's got this lid style opening. So it's a panel style bag. It's got different panels, but it's got a lid style opening on the top. So this lid, I'm thinking, will help you protect yourself from the weather. Now, the material on the outside of the bag is a Teflon material. You got some really big branding right here in the front. Axone, I would make this half the size. I understand, a lot of times companies want to get their brand out there. Like, what bag is that? And you can see it right there. But the branding for me is just a little bit big and it's screen printed on. So, but this Teflon material on the outside feels really, really good. I actually like that whole thing. And then to get into the bag itself, you got to pop the straps on the side and then lift this lid up. And you're greeted, the first thing you're greeted by, there's a pocket right here on the top side of this lid. So this is a perfect place if you're traveling that you might want to put a passport or your money or something like that. Maybe a thief will overlook it. For me, I put my pop-off leather, this is like a little journal cover. So if this will fit, I know a passport will fit in there. So that's the top lid of the bag. It serves no other purpose but just to cover this, as a rain protector. So you pull this back. Then you get a quick access. It's kind of a quick access pocket because we got this top lid that we got to take off first. So I don't really have, like that, what Chase Reeves will say, first order access. I don't have that first order access on the outside of the bag. I got to do some stuff just to get to the actual pocket in the front. And this pocket, it is large. It's definitely a lot of space. I can put my wallet, keys, and cell phone in there. So I got my work phone in there. Even my, this is the larger, like a Note series phone. That will fit in there with no problem. Like, I don't think they'd make a phone big enough that that will not fit in this pocket. It's huge. So in there, I got that. I got this knife. I just did like one of those shorts, like the YouTube shorts on this knife. This knife is so sick. This is the Quiet Carry Drift right here. It's the gnarled version with the stone wash finish. This knife is probably one of the best knives I've put in my hand ever. So it's a great knife. It's, for my big hands, I can get a good grip on it. I know this is not a knife review, but this is an excellent damn knife. Check it out. Check other YouTubers' reviews about it out because super sharp and it doesn't rust. So, and then inside, I got an Olight flashlight. I had to get the titanium to match the knife, Don't come for me. And then in there, you do have a little key clip in there that's a plastic clip and it's shorter. You like these to be a little bit longer, but it is what it is. The zippers on this bag are a little small. They're YKK, but they're like a number 4 zipper. As long as they're functional, right? As long as they're functional. So that's the front pocket. Now, to get into, there's actually 2 main sections on this bag. There's two sections on this bag. Same small zippers on the first main section. You unzip, and it's like a half opening right here. So you're only coming down to about here because you got the water bottle pockets on the sides. So you unzip and then you look inside. And the first thing that I noticed about this bag that I was like screaming for is like they use like a 2-tone zipper on this pack right here. But inside, that would have been the perfect opportunity for them to carry that orange inside of the pack in the lining. That would have been excellent, but they didn't do that. They used a black lining, so you really can't see that well, as much as black line as you can see. So you got a pocket right here with the smaller YKK zip, and you can see already that this pocket been expanded. It's tough to kind of get into because I have clothes in here. You know, I have like three days worth of clothes in here. But this pocket is like a dual purpose pocket. So I got this Defy. This is a ballistic nylon pouch in here, and then you got two pockets back here. Now they're just like simple slip pockets. They got this Axone, branded zipper right here. So, and the mesh in here is decent. It's okay. You got a pocket down here at the bottom. Again, these pockets become really tight when you put clothes in the bag. I got my Sony XM3s in here. This is a larger pocket right here in the front. So you could slip something like that inside. This pocket, it's got a good amount of space, so I actually appreciate that. Now, one thing that I will say about the lining inside of this bag, they state it's a ripstop lining, but they didn't state the denier weight. For me, I mean, it's suitable. It does have like a crumple factor, if you guys can hear. It does have like a crumple factor to it a little bit. All right, let's move back to the second main section in this bag right here. We got lockable YKK zips on this section. They're still smaller zippers. So you unzip, and this section is like your work / travel section, I would say. So like you could pop this section open, and I think that that's like one of the purposes of this bag is like you could go to a meeting out of town, right? You open this section up to get your laptop and your tablet on this side, or any like pens and pencils or whatever stuff that you have for your presentation, for your travel, for your business. But secretly, there's a clothes section in this side of the bag. We'll get there. So on the side, I already kind of gave this away. There's a tablet section here. This is suspended. This is the only tablet I have right now. The iPad mini is great for everyday carry. So I've kind of ditched the big tablets. Those are gone for me. This thing, I carry it all the time, and it's a great size. So we're talking about the bag though. This is, suspended off the bottom. It's kind of padded. It's like it's not too thick of a padding, but it's good for my tablet. That's all I really need for my tablet. And then as you move back, you have a second padded section for your laptop. And they put a little, a really smart system here with just like these little elastic pieces that kind of hold the edges of your tablet up, or your laptop. And so they just kind of hold the edges of your laptop in there. Suspended off the bottom. This is the 15-inch Dell XPS. So this fits in there with no problem. And I've had that laptop for a while now. So that's a great thing. I actually like that a lot. They're very inventive with I like this. This holding the edges in is a great thing. Suspension is always good in my book. And then on the other side, you have two zippered pockets on this side. Again, there's no separate dimension built into these pockets, so when you do add clothes, it pushes the bag out from both sides and kind of kills these pockets, these exterior pockets, because it's only 20 liters, guys. It's only 20 liters. So YKK zips here. Inside, I got my Green Room 136. I think they call this the pocket or something. I just carries all my little cards and stuff. But I could fit actually more items in there. And this mesh in here is pretty decent. It's pretty rugged and stout, so I actually like that. Then down here at the bottom, you got an opaque pocket. And I don't think I put anything in here. No, I lied. I just have a little bandana in there. Now, let's get to the hidden clothes section on this pack right here. So you got these zippers inside. They go all the way around. I've seen this before in different travel bags, but nothing this size. So inside, you can see I have a whole damn packing cube back here in the back, and this is a cargo geared packing cube, and I packed it out as if I was going to travel for 2 to 3 days. So I have enough clothes to do my travel. If I'm wearing my suit, I go on my meeting, I present or meet with my folks. Then in the back, I got my relaxed, chill clothes for the night.
something to catch the flight in the morning, and there you go. You know, underwear, socks, and all of that. So this is the storage section where you can hide your clothes. So you really, you know, you're 007, because when you opened up your bag wide open, none of your clothes were showing. You got to undo this secondary compartment in the back, and then your clothes are showing.
Mr.
Bond. James Bond.
Now, that's a very creative idea. I actually like that a lot. I don't know about it being on a 20-liter pack. I would have loved to seen it on like a 35, or even at the minimum a 25-liter pack. All right, guys, let's get to the back of the bag. We got a grab handle right here, trimmed in leather. It's big enough for my hands. It's a little smaller, but you know, I don't mind it. We talked about, you already got load lifters. You guys know how load lifters work. You pull them. They pull the load higher and closer to your backs. That's how that works. And it's just comfortable, more comfortable if you're wearing this bag for a long time. We already talked about the adjustability of the, you know, the shoulder straps. Now the back panel itself, you got, you know, like a 2 tenderloin cushions running down. Then you do have an aluminum stay, kind of giving this bag some rigidity and some curvature in the back panel, which I appreciate, because my back got curves in it. I don't know about anybody else's back. My back does have a little natural curve in it. So I appreciate the curve, the aluminum stay there in the middle. It was comfortable wearing this bag. I got to say that. There is like a little hidden pocket on the side, little hidden pocket. This too becomes tight when the bag is really packed out. You can barely kind of get your hand in there. So you just gotta be careful about like really stuffing this bag. 20 liters, try to keep it conservative. Maybe, like I said, I think I pushed it a little bit too far, trying to put too many damn clothes in it. So, a little Axone branding on the side right here. And then we gotta talk about, last but never least, is the water bottle pockets. Damn, George, you ain't gonna talk about the water bottle pockets? Yes, 2 excellent water bottle pockets. This is a Camelback chute right here. I think it's 32 or 34 ounces. It fits into this water bottle pocket really well. It's very stretchy mesh on the side. Yeah. Feels like quality. And you do have another key keeper on the side. I actually like that. They got 2 key keepers in this bag. So this one is metal. It's a metal clip. It's a little longer, so you can throw your keys on the side and then, you know, put them in the pocket and put your water bottle on the other side, because you do have 2 water bottle pockets in this bag. So that's an excellent thing. Very creative. There's some things in this bag, like for me, the ability to widen out the shoulder straps is like a game changer. You know, I definitely think that's a great idea. And then the U-flow system about, you know, being able to move the shoulder straps, you know, together at one time. I think that you gotta at least experience it, and then you could tell me, nah, George, that's whack. But for me, I thought it was very comfortable. The Pure X system, I could take it or leave it on a 20-liter pack, to be totally honest. And the deodorant mesh, hey, throw it in there. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna pay for it, throw it in there. Now, talking about paying for it, we gotta talk about the price, right? So the price on this pack right here is $190, $119. Now, I had to do like a conversion from Hong Kong dollars to US dollars. They do ship here into the United States. George, do you think this is worth it? I think if you have a use case for this bag, like if you're gonna be that business traveler that's traveling like 1 to 2 days, yes, this is an excellent bag. Excellent materials on this bag. I got no real complaints, especially this bag is in a really unique space where it doesn't have a lot of competition, because not a lot of bags are doing what this bag is doing. It's trying to be an everyday carry bag that you can travel with in a professional kind of environment. I'm thinking, you know, it's really muted colors, carry a laptop and your tablet, you know. The only downfalls are, you know, I wish they would have built in some dimension in the pockets, so you may have to increase the size of the bag a little bit. And I wish the interior lining was a different color, like just so it would bring brighter, and make the Axone a little smaller. Like take the branding off the bag. Have a person, if the person wants to know what kind of bag I have, they gotta, you know, open their mouth up and ask me, what kind of bag is that? Bro, this is the Axone bag. Check it out. Here's the website. But yeah, so Axone, man, continue to do y'all's thing. I think that y'all are on the right path. Y'all are putting some very creative packs together, because this thing is very creative. Like the ideas in it, guys. If you like this video, man, hit the thumbs up button. If you loved it, subscribe to the channel. Why not? We always got room for more subscribers, man. Come on in. And if you got a question, leave it down there in the comments and I'll try to get back to you. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.